So I am sitting outside my front porch drinking a hot cup of coffee by myself, which feels so good. I'm starting a weekend of intentional rest. And for those of you who don't know what that is or haven't tried it, it's so good. You guys, we don't rest enough. We don't rest enough. And I'm not talking about like collapsing on the couch after a long day and like scrolling your phone. Like, I'm talking about finding the productivity to like fuel your soul and fill your cup in the rest, like intentional rest. It can be so productive to do that. And I know it sounds crazy, but when you try it, you'll know. We are so busy as a society, as a culture, as women, as moms. Like, we don't stop. We have commitments and schedules and routines, and it's hard to say no, and we always have these to-do lists, and we have to check the boxes, and we are the wearer of all the hats, and sometimes we forget that we can take the hats off and take care of ourselves. Fill our cups until they runneth over, because we are the ones that pour into other people's cups. Like, we just forget that. And eventually I'll have better sound on my podcast and you won't hear cars driving up and down my road. But for now, this is where we're at, because I'm learning to use my voice, and I want to share my experiences with you guys as I have them, and I'm having one right now in this moment. And this is why intentional rest, of course everybody's going to drive by now, and this is why intentional rest is so important, because I'm having an intentional rest moment right now, and something came to me. I had an aha, I had a download, I had a moment of clarity, because I got quiet in this state of rest on my front porch, drinking a hot cup of coffee by myself. And so I did a thing, and I invested in myself, and it feels so good and so empowering and so freeing, actually. And I didn't even like do the thing yet, and I'll explain what the thing is, but like all I did was make the decision and make the investment, and I can already feel this thing activated inside of me that's like, ooh, this is big. Oh, you did a really good thing. Like, this is gonna change your life. Like, the anticipation of what's about to happen. Like, oh. So, rewind probably like 8 months ago, maybe. I was coming out of a coaching experience, and I was looking for someone to follow on social media that was in the coaching industry, in that whole world. I'd been in the MLM industry for over 5 years, and so I could follow, listen to this bird. I had followed a ton of entrepreneurs, right? From the MLM industry and just social selling and like all of that, but I didn't have any like coaching inspiration. I didn't have any embodied women who just were awake in their divine and on their growth journey, and like I needed more of that. I wanted more of that. And so I typed in the search bar on Instagram, self-love coach, because guys, self-love, I will preach it until the day I fall over dead. It is the thing. It is the thing. It is the answer. If you're looking for a missing puzzle piece, if you are looking for the key to unlock your happily ever after, please listen to my words right now as I breathe them into you. It is self-love. It is the mastery. It is the evolution, the learning how to love yourself unconditionally. That is the secret sauce to change your life. It starts with you and loving yourself. So I just want to breathe that in for a moment. Because it's everything. So I typed in self-love coach, and this woman pops up into my feed, Stevie Ray. And I'm like, she's perfect. She's spunky. She's beautiful. She's energetic. She's loving. She's fun. She's a smart ass. She's like perfect. She's me. And then my brain says, it's not going to be the first one you find. Keep looking. So I look for an hour and a half, and I came right back to her. Thank you, universe. Learn to listen to the nudges and the winks and the nods from the universe. There's your second tip for the day. That's the second key you need. And so I started following her, and fast forward now, I'm having this beautiful breathwork session and meditation, and I think it was on a full moon, and I was journaling about how I wanted to do her program, Embodied Women. I wanted to do it. I was going to do it, and it was going to be gifted to me. And that was it. I put it, I said it, and then I forgot it. And I didn't really forget it, but you set it and forget it. When you write an intention, when you manifest something, you set your intention, you get as specific and detailed as possible, and then you let it go. You don't sit and hype and dwell and stew on it and worry about it. You just take every direction, every step, every move forward in the direction of someone who's going to get that thing that you manifested. And I did. I showed up. I followed her. I joined the breath channel. I really threw myself into breathwork because it's changed my life. There's your third key. Breathwork may not be for everyone, but it gets you into your body, and it reminds you of who you actually are, and the moments of clarity and bliss and energy and peace and grounding. And breathwork is incredible. It's literally transformed my life. So I have submersed myself into that and really just watched what she was doing and how she spoke about herself and the content that she put out. And not just her, right? Like, it's not, you don't have to laser focus on one thing. You don't have to copy these things that these women are doing that you're inspired by. You don't have to be like them, but you just you taste their energy. You taste the flavors, and the same things that you see in other people, you see them because they're in you too. And that's so important to really grasp that concept, because it's true. The reason why I was attracted to her first and all of the things that she was about, because they're me. So anyway, I said I was going to do the program, and I'm doing the program, and it starts next month, the end of next month. And I am over the moon excited in anticipation and just gratitude that I was able to experience this. And it was gifted to me. Can you believe that shit? I have chills now and tears in my eyes just thinking about that. I fucking manifested that. This isn't just some, $22 masterclass. This is an investment and 4 months of my life that are going to forever change me. In fact, she partnered with one of her best friends who is also a coach, and you get 2 for the price of 1. So I actually got an entire other program and access to thousands of dollars of teachings and workshops from this other woman. Talk about hitting the jackpot, right? So I was just sitting with that as I'm drinking my hot coffee on my front porch, and it's surreal what can happen when you make the decision that you no longer want to live in fear and pain and doubt and scarcity and stress and anxiety and anger and judgment and fear. I don't want that anymore. I didn't want that. And I choose to love myself, and I choose to show up for myself, and I chose to learn and grow and start my healing journey and awaken to the huge potential that is my future. It doesn't have to be hard. It doesn't have to be a struggle. I am so excited to do this program. Oh my God, I'm so excited. So I don't even know if I talked about what it is. It's 4 months of embodying the woman that I want to show up as in the world. It's breathwork healing, somatic healing, like healing from a nervous system level. That's big. And it's beautiful, and it's going to be so magical. I'm so excited. And the other thing that I know I'm like not even talking about or really even thinking about too much, but the community of women that will be going through this program with me. And now with this other bonus course on top, it's like double the amount of community and women coming together to do the work, to step into their power. Like, these are the people that I want to surround myself with in the world. When you can find yourself, here's key number, what are we on? 5? 4? This community, this is the thing that I think people take for granted, especially if you were like me and grew up where I didn't like cliques. I didn't have a clique. I was kind of just acquaintances with everyone. Women terrified the shit out of me. I would have rather have ripped off my arm than joined a sorority. I like people, but I don't like people. And yeah, the community was never like on the forefront of my like, yes, I need to go find my tribe. But that's like a hidden surprise that comes along with all of this when you join these workshops and programs and find these groups online. That's why I started the Self-Love Squad. I wanted to create a community, a container for women to come together, to feel seen, to feel heard, to feel supported, to be able to use their voice. I can't wait until I can successfully grow that group into something so incredible. I mean, I love that group right now, but like, it has so much potential, and I know it's going to change in so many different ways. I'm just so excited for it. But so yeah, the community that's going to come along with this. I dubbed 2022 the year of possibility, and I'll be damned. It is the things that I've been shown and proven that are possible are just like unreal. And I'm so excited for what's to come. So that is it. I just wanted to speak that out loud. I am so grateful. I am so excited. I am so ready to just further step into my power and embody my true feminine. And for those of you, that'll be a different podcast episode, but the process and the journey to learning more about the masculine and the feminine sides of us, and I'm not talking man and woman, male and female, I'm talking about the masculine and the feminine. Every single human being has both. There's your key number 6. learning about that. Oh my gosh. You guys, this podcast is going to be juicy. This is just the beginning. I love you. Thank you for listening. Always remember, the power is within you. You have control to change your life. The first step is making the decision that you want to. The next step is learning every single thing you can do and choosing it over and over and over in every moment of your life to love yourself. I love you.